more setup, they have a lot more initiation, which could stop a lot of they could stop Singe in their tracks, for example. If they run the Asha as a 20-second arrow, right, Singe might not even never be able to touch them because every single time he comes close, he gets crystal arrowed.
Yep. So what will happen right now for game number 3? This is the last game between Team Cerberus versus Echo. Look like Serdar with 75% win rate with Kha'Zix, and damage per minute only 900 right now. So currently for Team Echo, I actually like the composition because they can actually it's very, for me personally, I feel like they have very good combo to control on the early aggression, but they probably wanted to play it more safely.
I'm gonna have to flash away, really dangerous to getting that double hit on there from Genza and Duck B with the watering and potentially the zone as well. Oh, gonna be diving, getting it anyway. Looks like gonna barely get away with his life. Well, I called it too soon. Ramley already used his flash, and that was kind of key moment for them to go really ham on them in the bot lane.
So right now for Team Echo, they have to be a little bit more careful. Top lane, sad. I don't think you should overcommit, especially Cerberus will have the damage later on towards the game. Wow, Cerberus, controlling the farming on the bottom lane.
Always going to be the crux to be picked up. Going to be the Crystal Arrow, already hit level 5, already so far ahead. And here we go, Hunjaker is going to be deep in there, using his toxic pool to try and get back in there. Shyvana, however, going to be able to get away scot-free, not much of a punishment.
To put on a good team fight. The header is coming in. Team Cerberus is moving towards the header, starting on the header. Wow, Echo is being on pursuit at the Dragon lane. A little bit too careful, jumps in, might steal, but Kasi took in the Dragon, then runs away, put out a team fight. And probably one of them almost been taken down. Only one teammate by Team Echo is being taken down. Header also being played in the top lane. Top lane will be in trouble. Shyvana's come in. They wanted a hit set. Have to flash away. Will she flash away? Looks like he won't flash away. Doesn't mind, just to protect the tier 1 threat.
As we talked about before, it's Cerberus's calling card. I can't believe Echo didn't have any what's the word? Counters for this, any response for this. We said before, Cerberus likes to do the thing where they have 2 people or 3 people at the Dragon Pit to fight it out and make sure maybe they get a kill if you're getting weak from Dragon, while they have 1 person getting the Rift Route with absolutely no way to get it back. And they go to quickness. Here you go with Round Rage, get it in, they get it to kill, and Genza gets taken out. Duckbee's getting really slow. They're going to be the Grand Entrance, and they're going to be taken out. And that is a cool 2 kills out from Echo. Free 2 kills, and something they desperately needed to get back into the game because they were slightly behind. Echo potentially could have bled out. And here's proxy farming coming out from Handjagger to make sure that Camille doesn't get too comfortable in her lane while they push it up. Only 20 seconds to go, however, on this turret.
Yeah, Camille is all alone. There's probably one on bottom lane. Turret will be taken in. Tier 1 turret will be fighting. Has the automated heavy wide open, but not enough to put on the damage. Meter enchant, 2 meter enchant is going down, but look at Mega Inferno Bow taking down on Camille, while Camille still took out Siege 1v1. It's I think a standstill for both Team Echo and Cerberus.
I absolutely love what Hunjaker did there. That was absolutely incredible. He had the flip primed already, so when BMM decided to do the hook shot, a little bit more, he already had if it were not for that Relic Shield.
Yeah, right now for Team Echo, they tend to on top lane or bottom lane, has to have it wide open, but only to run away, not enough leap by Kasi, going to put out a 4th kill on their hands. Not only that, they also got a free turret on the bottom tier. Tier 1 turret have been cracked open, top lane and mid lane for Team Cerberus. They have to be a little bit more careful. Will they be pursuing a team fight? Looks like they do. Shyvana, oh, look at the damage behind them with Ash coming in through. It's going to be a hit towards Sad. Tier 1, I think it's going to be Team Cerberus going to focusing on taking every farming materials towards Team Echo.
I like that. I like that they knew that it was coming out in about 30 seconds, decided to put all their attention. Enthusiasm happened to be at the front, too far for comfort. No other team to back him up. And Now they're going to have to contest with the fact that they don't have to easy out for another 5 seconds, and it's going to be slightly out of there. Going to be trying to catch him out. Serdam getting it so close, but not quite enough to get Genza. Genza's super low, but no
open on
secure kill.
One mid lane, but it's like hard glue for Team Echo. But on the Dragon Inferno will be in time of Mega Inferno ball coming in. There's going to be okay. Has the ultimate, not enough coming, have been taken down. Zen also have been taken down, but Shyvana at the back wanting a kill. The Inferno is still in play. Double kill toward Causing Rampage right now. Causing havoc at the back. Siege have been taken down. There has to be a little bit more game. Inferno on Casey. Echo dominating right now. Moving back forward. Ash in places. But sadly, it was not enough for Cerberus to actually take in the Infernal. Crystal Arrow had been hit, but one more damage. Not enough to take down K6.
Wasn't quite far enough to proc that stun long enough for him to be able to get that Meteor enchant down and kill the Kha'Zix. Serdam so slow on the activation with the 2.5 seconds. But here's another fight coming down. Oh my gosh, the smite to come down with that particular twin bite to kill him out before Serdam could do anything. Serdam thought that he had the upper hand using the isolation prop, but it wasn't quite enough. And you're gonna have to pay the price for his folly. But that is a dragon pickup. What I would have said that Echo 40 is the definite pickup. Here we go with the quickness trying to get them up. Grand Entrance to try and do something. The ultimate Mega Hextech Bomb. Here we go with the Meteor Enchant to try and smooth things out. They're taking so much damage, but the Tier 1 tower is gonna go down. So much coming out. Headjacker's coming in. He wants some blood. He wants some Grand Entrance. Wasn't quite close enough to get it. And now like Taku wanted a little bit more on his plate, but there's not gonna be anything out of this. Just a 2-1 turret for Cerberus, and potentially a turn on for Echo, but Echo is not behind in the least. Have the Dragon buffs to be able to equalize this, even though they're behind in terms of slightly gold. Here we go with the bombs coming out, however. So many of them. Crystal Arrow
hitting someone is a little bit more dangerous right now. They're coming in. Shyvana coming with dominating damage. Ziggs have been taken down. They walks away, but at the back, look at Shyvana. And finally, Classy actually dominating with one kill. Look at Ash helping on the double kill for Team Echo. They move away. Echo probably trying to come in yet again. A triple kill. It might be a quadra kill. Will it happen? It might happen at this. Oh my god, the first Panther kill for Team Echo.
Wow, what a beautiful return around using the Grand Entrance. Not that they were in the brush zone of what they were thinking, despite the fact that knowing
the weaknesses for Team Cerberus. For Team Echo, they need one good team fight to shut down Cerberus, and they're probably going to find it. Here it is where Shyvana comes in, but the damage negated by Echo was larger, definitely by the leaping by Classics more. And then for Team Echo, 12v10, and the goal difference is still on 1k, so it's a close call for both of the team, but it looks like they still want a team fight. But they have been pumped up by Shyvana at the back, but Mega Inferno Bomb also bombarded at the mid lane, and the Meteor coming in from the back. Look at that. Ziggs coming in to have jumps in with a cousin. Double kill for Ziggs and coming towards the mid lane. This is an end game. It might be a win. No, it is a win for Team Echo.
don't have the minions with them right now. They're kind of judging by the clock here. Just Duck B here to clear things up. If he doesn't manage to get the minions in time, probably could be an inhibitor turret, not necessarily be able to save things, but he will have the armor up for the early game Nexus. But is it going to be enough to save things? No, quite a lot of things going on in the zone. Duck B is doing his best to try and kill them, but it's not going to be enough, and it's going to be the game for Echo. 40 is